Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Standard Physics Academy. In the last video, we discussed about charge and its properties. Based on that, let us discuss one numerical problem. And the problem is, a polythene piece rubbed with wool is found to have negative charge of minus 3 into 10 to the power minus 9 coulomb. Estimate the number of electrons transformed from wool to polythene. Here what we have to find? Number of electrons transformed from wool to polythene, because polythene piece is rubbed with wool. So polythene piece becomes negative charge of minus 3 into 10 to the power minus 9 coulomb. So how we can find total charge transformed? Total charge transferred, it is given Q is equal to minus 3 into 10 to the power minus 9 coulomb. And we know that charge on the electron E is equal to minus 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. So according to the quantization of charge, we know that Q is equal to NE. So we have to find out N. Just take out N is equal to Q by E, and Q is given minus 3 into 10 to the power minus 9 coulomb divided by 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. After solving this, we are getting N is equal to 1.875 into 10 to the power 10 coulomb. So, this is the number of electrons transformed from wool to polythene. So, this problem is based on quantization of charge. Now let us discuss Coulomb's law. Let us consider 2 point charges Q1 and Q2 placed at a point A and B at a distance r apart. The force between the two charges Q1 and Q2 is directly proportional to the product of the magnitude of the two charges and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between the charges. So this is equation 1. F is directly proportional to Q1, Q2, 1, and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. Equation number 2. After combining these two equations, we are getting F is directly proportional to Q1, Q2 by R square. Then F is equal to C Q1, Q2 by R square, where C is constant of proportionality and its value depends upon the nature of the medium in which the 2 point charges are located. C is also called Coulomb's constant. So we can state Coulomb's law that two stationary electrical point charges attract or repel each other with a force which is directly proportional to the product of the magnitude of the two charges and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. This is called Coulomb's law. And also C, which is Coulomb's constant, it's not a universal constant. It changes according to the medium where the two charges are located. Now let us discuss medium in Coulomb's law. The medium in Coulomb's law is called the electrical permittivity of the medium, and it is denoted by epsilon. Permittivity is the property of the medium. Because of this permittivity, the force between the two charges changes. From the Coulomb's law, we know that F is equal to C Q1 Q2 by R square, where C is the Coulomb's constant. C is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon. So, we may write F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon Q1 Q2 by R square. More the permittivity. If the permittivity will be more, less will be the force. And if the permittivity will be the less, the force will be more. So we may say that force and permittivity are opposite to each other. So we should remember that permittivity is the property of the medium. Now if the medium between the charges is air, then this equation we may write Fm is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon m Q1 Q2 by R square, And if there is no medium, then the permittivity is denoted by epsilon naught. So F naught is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R square. Equation number 2. And the value of epsilon naught is 8.854 into 10 to the power minus 12 Ca square n to the power minus 1 m to the power minus 2. So we may put the value of epsilon naught in 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught. We are getting 9 into 10 to the power 9 n m square c to the power minus 2. So the equation 2 we may write F naught, putting the value of this 9 into 10 to the power 9 into Q1 Q2 by R square n. So after putting the value of 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, the equation 2, we may write the equation 2 as F naught 9 into 10 to the power 9 into Q1 Q2 by R square n. Now let us discuss relative permittivity, very important. We know that the force between the two charges Q1 Q2 located at a distance r in a medium is given by Fm is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon m Q1 Q2 by R square, which is equation 1, and the same 2 point charges located in a vacuum is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R square as equation 2. Dividing equation 2 by equation 1, we are getting F naught by Fm is equal to epsilon m by epsilon naught is equal to epsilon r. This is called relative permittivity of the medium with respect to the vacuum. It is also known as dielectric constant and is denoted by K. So very simple, epsilon r under bracket K is equal to epsilon m by epsilon naught is equal to F naught by Fm. And after very simple calculation of equation 1, putting the value of epsilon naught epsilon r in place of epsilon m, we are getting Fm is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught K into Q1 Q2 by R square. So relative permittivity, what is relative permittivity? Relative permittivity or dielectric constant may be defined as the ratio of the force between the two charges placed at a certain distance apart in air to the force between the same two charges placed at the same distance apart in medium. So this is called relative permittivity.